Okie dokie, students, it's time for you to show what you've learned about the Silk Road. To do this, you're going to create an advertisement to get people to come trade on the Silk Road with you. Let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. What is an advertisement? Here's the definition. A public notice to make an action generally known, a calling to the attention of the public. In other words, it's a poster trying to get someone to do or buy something that you think is important. Okay, here's some examples of advertisements in our world. Here's a first one from Coca-Cola. It has a slogan. It says, "Continuous quality is quality you can trust." It's kind of taking what we know about Coca-Cola and how they've been making Coca-Cola for so long and saying, since we make it for so long and it's been quality so long, you can trust them from now on. So it's an advertisement saying that you can trust them. Notice that it also has a photo or a picture of the product itself that it's trying to sell. Here's another one. This is a Nike advertisement trying to get you to buy Nike products. And they very strategically have a picture of LeBron James getting ready to dunk with the words "will to win" on the poster. It's trying to say that if you buy their products, you're going to be good at sports just like LeBron James. Besides, LeBron wears Nike, why wouldn't you? So this is an advertisement trying to get you to buy something because somebody else uses it as well. Here's another advertisement from McDonald's. Notice they have their slogan and their symbol, the golden arches and "I'm loving it." They've been using this slogan for a while, and it works because every time we hear it now, we think of McDonald's. Plus, take a look at this. They have photographs of some of their sandwiches that look delicious. What a great way to get someone to want to buy your product. So it's an advertisement, it's a public notice to make an action generally known, a calling to the attention of the public, trying to get someone to do or buy something that you think is important. So how will you convince someone to agree with you to go on the Silk Road with you? It's long, it's far, it's dangerous, but think about it. It's also an adventure. So you're trying to sell the adventure, not the danger, the adventure. So here's what you need to think about as you create this ad. You should be thinking of these two questions. Why should I trade with you? That's your reader. Why should your reader trade with you? And why should your reader use the Silk Road to trade? Remember, you're trying to give a public notice to make an action generally known, a calling to the attention of the public. Remember this definition as you're creating your advertisement, because really what you're trying to do is get people to want to use the Silk Road, to sell the adventure, not the danger, to make it look fantastic, not scary. So as you're creating your ad, keep these ideas in your mind and be sure it includes all 6 of these items. Here's the checklist. Number 1, you need to give the purpose of the Silk Road. Why is the Silk Road created anyway? Number 2, you need the route or a map of some kind. You want to kind of show where people are going to go. Remember, you're selling the adventure. Number 3, what will you experience along the way? What are some people or places that you'll see? Don't be afraid to look back in your notes to look at what happened on the eastern end of the Silk Road and the western end of the Silk Road. There were some pretty interesting, adventurous things that you got to see and experience along the way. Number 4, you want a catchy title. You want to be sure that people know that you're selling the Silk Road. You don't want it to be confusing, so make sure you have a title that talks about the Silk Road in some way. Number 5, a slogan to coax people to join your team. Think about the slogan that McDonald's uses. "I'm loving it." It makes us know that McDonald's is something you should love. Think about a slogan for your Silk Road. Why would people want to trade on your Silk Road? And finally, number 6, add a few pictures of the products that can be traded. You want to make sure you're selling the adventure, but also the profit. What great things can you get if you go from China to Europe or from Europe to China? What would be the benefit of a Silk Road? If you're not sure what something on this list means, make sure you ask or take initiative and look it up. Find a definition to help you be successful in completing this assignment to show me what you learned about the Silk Road. Okay, now use your piece of paper to create a first draft of your advertisement. Before you make your final draft, you have to get a green star of approval. So do your best. Off you go. Show me what you've learned about the Silk Road.